Hi, I'm Celeste Collins. I'm the Executive Director of OnTrack Financial Education and Counseling. We're Western North Carolina's trusted source for helping people manage their money and credit better. Our main office is located in the United Way Community Services Building on South French Broad in Asheville. For over 30 years, we were known as Consumer Credit Counseling Service of Western North Carolina, and we changed our name in 2007 to help people realize that we help people get on track with managing their money. We can help you get on track for developing a budget, on track for getting out of debt, on track for tracking your spending, on track for understanding your credit report, on track for saving money, buying a home, avoiding foreclosure, using credit wisely, and for understanding reverse mortgages. We hope you'll enjoy today's program and that you'll learn more about our education and counseling services. If you want more information after today's program, you can visit us on the web on trackwnc.org, or you can call us during the business week at 255-5166.
I'm Tom Luzon, Director of Counseling Services with OnTrack Financial Education and Counseling here in Asheville, North Carolina. And we've been seeing a lot of seniors recently who have been struggling financially because of lower retirement income or increasing living expenses such as food, gas, utilities, and in some cases because they've been having to help out, their children or their grandchildren. So when they come to OnTrack, our certified counselors will work with our senior clients to help them develop a new budget which will work with the income that they have and help them develop customized budgeting skills so they can achieve their financial goals and take care of their obligations. Last year we helped over 245 people who are 60 years of age or older, and there is absolutely no cost for this service. We also have seniors in our community who have been financially stable but now find themselves struggling because of recent changes to the credit lending laws or because of unexpected medical expenses. So now all of a sudden, many of them for the first time in their lives, they're having a hard time making ends meet on a monthly basis. And our senior clients really take paying their obligations very seriously. So when they come to see us, we formulate an affordable repayment plan that repays the debt in full and is affordable for the client. And a lot of the senior citizens that we have find it easier to make one payment each month to our agency and letting us disperse the money to all their different creditors. They find that much easier for their budgeting. Buncombe County and our seniors have not been immune from the foreclosure crisis that the nation has been seeing. Many seniors have come to us because they're at risk of losing their home through foreclosure, or they're starting to fall behind, or they feel like they're going to be falling behind. And many of our senior clients have been in their home for quite some time, even having raised their families there. At OnTrack, we help the seniors by developing an affordable plan to get past the foreclosure and have long-term successful results. Here at OnTrack, we will deal directly with the lenders and work out an affordable solution for the client and for the lender. Last year, we served over 63 people who were 60 years of age or older to avoid foreclosure and keep their homes long-term. We even had a client that was 85 years old who was able to stay in his house because of our help. So even if a senior is not behind, but they're starting to maybe think about, we're going to be struggling because maybe our retirement income is going to be going down again, they can come in at any time and see us, and we can always contact the mortgage lender and work out an affordable solution.
Hi, I'm Tom Schunk, Financial Counselor for Seniors here at OnTrack Financial Education and Counseling. And I'm here to talk to you about reverse mortgages. You might want to know what a reverse mortgage is. In simplest terms, a reverse mortgage is a loan against your house. Up till recently, the only ways to get money out of your house was to sell the house, but then you'd have to move, or to take out a home equity loan or some other kind of refinancing, but then you would have monthly payments. A reverse mortgage is a loan against your house that you don't have to pay back as long as you live in the house. There are no monthly payments, and there are some eligibility requirements. You have to be 62 years of age or older. The house has to be your primary residence. You have to own the house outright or be able to pay it off with the reverse. And you have to have completed a counseling session at a HUD-approved counseling agency with a HUD-approved counselor. And OnTrack is approved by HUD. There are basically three kinds of reverse mortgages. There are proprietary ones, Certain banks have their own, and they're usually for very expensive houses. There are some state or local government agencies that have their own. And then there's one called the HECM. That's spelled H-E-C-M. It's an acronym. It stands for Home Equity Conversion Mortgage. That is by far what most people get because it's insured by the government and it's a national program. The amount of money you can get from a reverse mortgage depends on three main factors. One is your age, and if it's a couple, it's the age of the youngest of the two. The second factor is the equity in your house, how much money, which is how much money you owe versus what the house is worth. And the third thing is the interest rates that are current. Reverse mortgages are pretty expensive loans. There are two main reasons that they're expensive. The first is the origination fee. Closing and loan costs may vary greatly among mortgage lenders, so be sure to shop and compare costs. And then there's the mortgage insurance premium, which is what insures the loan with the government. And then there are other closing costs. And there may be monthly servicing fees that would vary by lender, so please shop around. The first question is, do you really need the reverse mortgage? And the second question is the reverse mortgage worth the cost? Because, as I mentioned earlier, they can be very expensive. The third question people should ask themselves is, are there any other options? Reverse mortgages are expensive loans. There are deferred payment loans out there. Those are usually municipal loans where you can get a loan, low interest loan that are deferred for fixing up the house generally. There are homestead tax exemptions. There are other options like health and social service options. One of these might be a better and cheaper solution for you instead of getting a reverse loan. The fourth question that people should ask themselves is, do they understand this process? It's a fairly complicated system, and that's why people have to come in and talk to a how-to-prove counselor to understand this process completely before they get the loan. There are three payment plan options available for you. These are the ways you can get your money from the reverse mortgage. There's a line of credit. You can get your money in a monthly distribution, which is a fixed amount of money every month, or you can have your money in a lump sum. As your reverse mortgage counselor, my job is to fully explain the features and options of the program, along with your responsibilities. During a session, we will review an estimate of what you might get from the loan, as well as the costs and benefits. At the end of the session, you will get the certificate you'll need if you decide to get the loan.
And now we'd like to introduce you to Carolyn Pugh, someone from our community who came to OnTrack to see if a reverse mortgage was the right choice for her financial situation. Carolyn met with Tom Schunk to review the features of a reverse mortgage and assess the benefits and cost. With information in hand, Carolyn was well equipped to make her decision.
Well, I was interested in a reverse mortgage. I'm a single lady, have been single for many years and retired, and so I was interested to see what it involved and if it would be beneficial to me. So in the process of getting the reverse mortgage, part of the process is having counseling so that you are aware of what you are getting into and that you understand what you're doing. Tom was very, very informative. He answered all of my questions, and I probably had a lot of them. I wanted to make sure that my home was secure and whatever I did, and it is. And I wanted to make sure I was making the right decision for myself. And I was very pleased with the counseling session. It was very, very informative. He showed no partiality to any banking institution or whatever. It was for my benefit. You can set it up as a credit line. It's a very, very low interest rate. So that it's there if I need it. And you would only pay back what you use. And I wanted it as a cushion because my funds will be very limited, being a single person and a retired person. But I wanted to make sure that I had other income available if I needed it. I would highly recommend OnTrack. It's a lot of things that OnTrack offers that I didn't realize, but I think anyone who's interested in a reverse mortgage, you will have to have counseling, and I would certainly recommend OnTrack.
We at OnTrack hope that you've enjoyed this overview of our programs and services. If you'd like more information, call us during the business week at 255-5166 or visit us on the web, ontrackwnc.org.